I'm Dr. Chris Steidinger, DC. This is Steidinger Method Workout number 16. This is an advanced workout, so please make sure to use common sense. Make sure you're cleared by your surgeon, your PCP, to kind of push it a little bit. I'd recommend the first couple times through it just to kind of really focus on getting the form down before you really push the intensity. Okay, so now we're going to warm up with a deceleration drill. You can do it for about 30 to 90 seconds till you feel warm. We're going to start out real easy, and then you could increase the difficulty by how far you jump. So this is deceleration training. You just hop. This is it. And you can make it more difficult by jumping further. And again, you want to try to be really quiet and land softly. It's just a little warm up. You can really increase the pressure, increase the challenge of it by jumping further and further, and really focus on landing very softly on the ball of your feet. Right, and that's deceleration. All right, so now we're going to do Tibialis. I'm going to demonstrate a couple different techniques. The first technique demonstrates in Egoscue Tibialis exercise. So we're going to sit in a chair, and we're just going to point our toes up and down for about 2 seconds. Now I'm flexing them hard down, I'm flexing them hard up, and we really want to feel this muscle work here. So this is Egoscue's way of doing it. Again, we're after an activation, we're after feeling a burn. The tibialis, for the most part, is a very underutilized muscle. And it's a very important muscle for preventing injuries, knee pain, foot pain, for balance, and activities of daily living. Okay, so that's the Egoscue way to do it. You just want to do it for about 30 to 45 seconds. You just want to feel like a good burn in the front. There's another way. This is the Ben Patrick or ATG way to do it. And you just flex up for 2 seconds and relax. Just flex up for 2 seconds. And you can make it more and more challenging by walking your feet away from the wall there. And again, that's the technique for that. We just want to get a good burn in the front. Then once we get a good burn in the front, we want to do ankle rolls. This is Egoscue. And you're just going to go one way for about 20 seconds. And then you want to go the other way for about 20 seconds. So the whole tibialis workout should take about 90 to 120 seconds. And we want to feel activation, we want to feel a good burn with the stabilization muscles around our ankle. And that helps with rehabbing a sprained ankle, preventing sprained ankles, balance, and injury. It's a great little exercise. So now we're going to be doing squats. We're going to be doing full range of motion, VMO squats or cyclist squats or ass to grass squats. So this is what a full range of motion looks like. So I'm putting my butt to the floor and my legs are covering my calves. It is much better to do it with your feet slightly elevated, so you can use a plate. I'm using a couple mats. You can use a foam slant board or a slant board. You can get 2 of these on Amazon for 20 bucks. But anything to elevate your heels will make it a little bit easier for you to achieve that. Obviously, stick with the range of motion that is safe and appropriate for you. So we're gonna load it like this, and then we're gonna get going. So we're gonna go down slow for 15 seconds. Again, you want to make sure you have good form, it's comfortable. Okay, and then we're gonna come up real slow. This is the positive. Now we're going to go back down, which is the negative. Now I'm going to pop up for 2. 1, 2, down to 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go at about this speed. I'm going to try to do 12 of these. Now, if at any point you become fatigued, you can just put the weight down. Putting your arms in front makes it a little easier. Putting your arms behind makes it a little harder. that's about 8. So we got 4 more. I'm really terrible at keeping track and talking. Do 2 more. All right, so that is a full range of motion S-to-grass VMO or cyclo squat. Do a deadlift. Deadlift's a hamstring exercise, and we're going to go with slow for the first 45 seconds and then faster for the remaining 45 to 60 seconds. So you want to pick an appropriate weight for you. We're going to start with the negative, since we're heading down towards the ground. And we're going to do this for about 15 seconds. We really want to focus on putting our butt back, bending at the waist, and we should feel the tension on our hamstrings. And I probably went a little bit too fast there. Now we're on our way up. Again, we want to be slow and controlled and try to really focus on the back of our legs and kind of feeling it there. Now we're going to come back down again. Okay, we want to have good form, focus on the back of our legs. Okay, now we're going to pop up. We're going to go pop up for 2. 1, 2. I'm going to go down for 1, 2, 3. Pop up for 1, 2. Down for 1, 2, 3. And this is about the speed we want to go at. Again, we want to have a really good form. We want to focus on feeling it on the back of our legs. This is Dr. Darden's set structure, which is designed to really kind of overload the muscle. That overloading the muscle is what gets us the result. That time under tension leaves the muscle nowhere to hide, gets us a really good result. And as usual, I've forgotten the number of reps we're at, but we're going to go 4 more. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Last 1. All right, and that was deadlifts using Dr. Darden's set structure. And if you can complete that set, you get the right form and 12 number of the fast reps. We want to increase the weight. All right, so now I'm going to demonstrate the elephant walk. I'm going to demonstrate the technique on a chair, and with a yoga block, you can also do it on the floor, where you walk your hands back to your feet. And I'll have a link to a video that shows you just how to do that in the description. So we're going to start with the chair. So we want to kind of lean forward, and now I'm lifting my toe as high as I can off the ground while flexing my quad. And what that's going to do is going to give me a really good hamstring stretch. It's going to also give a really, really good stretch behind the knee. And then you're going to do the hold up for 3 to 5 seconds. I'm going to go on the other side. And the point of this exercise is a mobility exercise to kind of work motion into this joint and work more motion into that joint, because wherever you're tight, you're also weak, and you're very likely to get an injury in that area. So we really want to kind of work that, and we're just going to go, we're going to spend about 60 to 90 seconds on this, and you want to work each side, roughly 10 times. And again, you want to feel good contraction in your quad, good pull, get your toe off the ground. You're really going to feel it here. You can also use a yoga block or really anything. So again, we're just going to work each side for about 3 to 5 seconds. I'm going to do that for about 60 to 90 seconds. And that is elephant walk. Next thing we do is straight-legged calf raises. So we want to get a full range of motion. Calf raises, we're going to be working our soleus and gastroc on the back of our legs. So this is what it looks like if you're doing it on the ground. So just rock your toes up, and you want to come up for about 2 to 3 seconds. Rock back, come up for 2 to 3 seconds. And we're going to do about 20 to 50 of these reps. The calf muscle is a very dense and strong muscle, so you need longer sets. With more reps, and we're after a good activation, a good burn. We really, really want to feel it in the calves. So I think that's, I think it's about 15. So we're going to switch over to me doing it on the stairs. Stairs is actually better because you get a deeper loaded range of motion. And again, that same thing, I'm going to go down and then come up for 2 to 3 seconds. In the down position, you want to flex your toes up, so that makes your tibialis have to work. and it gets a deeper range of motion, and it makes it a much harder exercise to do, actually. And again, we're after that good burn in our calves. And again, about 20 to 50 reps is kind of where you want to be, to kind of where most people it takes to get that good burn, and should leave you sore for a couple of days. All right, so now I'm going to demonstrate ATG split squats. I'm going to start off on the ground loaded, but then I'm going to show some other progressions based upon kind of where you are with your range of motion. This is based on the brilliant work of Ben Patrick, and I'll link to some of his videos in the description so you can learn more about him. Okay, so we'll begin. We're going to do about 10 to 25 reps on each side. When you're on the ground, having your heels slightly elevated does make it a little easier. So, and then we're just going to come down. And again, we're going to do about 10 to 25 of these. All right, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the stairs. Split squats, what it could look like on the stairs, and you kind of want to go at a level that's appropriate for you. So the stairs is great because you can start up here. You know, again, we're trying to just make sure we get down really low, keep our heel down, full range of motion. You know, you could hold on to the banisters if you need to. We want to do about 10 to 25 reps each side. And you can do it loaded or unloaded. When we're on the stairs, we're doing it unloaded. But once you get down to the bottom levels, that's where you can load it. So that's what the progression of the ATG split squat looks like. I hope you enjoyed the workout. That's it. We want to make sure we do about 10 to 25 reps of the split squat on each side, and then you're done. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment below, and have a great day.